Hi, everybody. Hello and welcome. I'm a little early. Um, Unfortunately, my guest, who is scheduled to come on with me today, Vicky Howe, cannot get her camera to work, so it's just me right now. But Vicky will. I'll reschedule when she gets everything straightened out because this happens sometimes when you first start um, working on YouTube. It can happen. So. Hi, Laura, Lorraine, Lisa, Jen. It's good to see you, gals. Yeah, welcome. So, it's been one of those days. Have you ever had a day that just everything just keeps getting stranger and stranger? Hi, Samantha. So this, I ordered my food from Amazon, and I ordered us. Hi, Loretta. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. It'll be a lot of fun. Yeah. So, you order your food from DoorDash, and about probably 40 minutes after you order it, you keep seeing the girl like in the area but not delivering it, and I'm thinking, what's going on with this chick, you know? So, hi, Rush. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hi, Craig. I'll tell you what happened as I go along here. I'm just kind of coming down off of a crazy day. um So I'm waiting and waiting for this person to deliver our food, which is like $45 for the food because it was, yeah, huge Cobb salads. Hi, Claudia Dobson. Well, thank you very much. That's so kind of you. Hello, Miss Charlotte. So I guess you want to put in and get a reading done today, Claudia. You go ahead and put it in. Um, so I'm waiting for the food. I'm waiting for the food, and then I get your food was delivered, and they have to take a picture to show you where it is. She's left it off the side of the road in between two trees. And I'm like, what? I don't even know where. She got the food. She doesn't drop it off at my house. She drops it off the side of the road somewhere. So, of course, I wrote to them and they gave me my money back. But by this time, we're starving because we've been waiting forever to get the food. So that started that one. That was really strange. It's just been, yeah, I know, it's crazy. Isn't it crazy? She just got tired of looking for me and she decided to leave it off the side of the road. I don't know. It is bizarre. She said, I used two I don't know where your house is. I used two maps and I don't see your house anywhere. Sorry. You've been here before. You've delivered to me before. Yeah, that's what I thought, Miss Charlotte, but she didn't. Yeah, she didn't call me. Um, I believe that she may have been okay. I'll make sure that I answer your question, Claudia. Thank you. That was very nice of you to. Yeah, they usually do call, but anyway. Hi, Sally. Yeah, she had a picnic. Yeah, two big salads. I know. The thing that was the worst is that the food is just sitting on the side of the road, and it's a salad, so like nobody could eat it later. It isn't like she was delivering something like, I don't know, stuff from a pharmacy or something. Well, that would be even worse, I suppose. Her first job ever. You know, they don't teach, well, we never probably were taught either, but I had to learn how to read a map when I was a kid. And I actually enjoyed doing it. I liked being able, but we don't have maps anymore. And now people rely so much on um, GPS and everything else that. And last night I had a guy coming to look at my house that to finish it. He couldn't find my house either. I thought, well, I must be in 5D and I took my house with me. I don't know. It's crazy. Anyway, um oh yeah, Vicky, I decided to still come on because I'd already scheduled the show, and so I did explain that you did not have good luck with your camera, and this oftentimes happens when people first start off. So don't even worry about it, Vicky. It's all good. I'm just sorry that it happened and you weren't able to be with me today. So I just decided I'd still come on and I would um, do some readings for a little while. I do have my dream show later tonight, but yeah, so no worries, Vicky. We're going to get you on here as soon as you get your new laptop and you get all that squared away, honestly. And you know it. So you once applied for a courier job. They wouldn't give me directions. Test of map reading. Yeah, there you go. How is that 5D? Well, so if you're living in 3D, Jill, maybe I'm wrong, but if you're living in 3D and other people are in 5D, do you see them? A lot of people have said if they're driving a car, and have you ever had this happen? I'm sure you have. You're driving your car and it's like you're not there. Somebody cuts you off or they go right in front of you. And we tend to say, didn't you see me? But it's like they really may not see us because the vibration is higher. But I don't think you can bring your house with you to 5D. So I'm not really sure. I just thought it was funny. So you know me. All right, let me say hi to everybody else who's come in. Thanks for all being here, everybody. So Jill's here and Rush is here, Samantha, Jen, Lisa, Craig. Yes, it is pathetic, Lorraine. Yeah, we live in bizarro land, Linda Bishop. I hope that you have your air conditioning back, Linda, and all your electric and all that stuff in Texas. And I'm still sending lots of love to Texas. Hi, Nancy Riker. And Claudia, I have your question. And Sally's here, and Cheryl's here, and Charlie Sage of Fire. Miss Charlotte, she had a picnic. That's so funny. Yeah, it is wasted food. It's really a sad thing. Yeah, I use DoorDash mostly for my coffee. I get it delivered if I can't get out to do it. But this was coming from a restaurant. So I don't know. It was a lot of money. The dead can find you. You know the pizza guy? We already know the dead can find you, Craig. Because they do all the time. Yeah. I know Google Maps isn't that hard. Hi, CJ. It's nice to see you. And Yogi Bear and Boo Boo Bear ate your food. Yeah, well, I'm sure they will because there are bears around here. So it's very possible that they could do it. And they had a picnic basket. Yeah. Linda Kennedy, hi. Teresa Ford. Actually, I made something for Keith that was frozen, and I had a Weight Watchers meal. But if you ever heard of Red Robin Restaurant, which is mostly out here, they have the best avo Cobb salads, and we were dying for one. Guess we didn't die quick enough. I don't know. So yes, Dolores is here. Irene Vera, nice to see you. Juanita, hi Juanita. All new Maggie Who. Oh boy, honey. Okay. I am so sorry to hear that about your hubby. Okay. We don't want to do I don't really want to do medical, but I will do what's surrounding it. And hopefully that will give you enough of an idea. Hi, Wiki. You had that happen on Sunday? Oh, so it does happen to other people. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Different dimensions or different vibrations. The girl must be 2D. It's very possible. Twilight Zone. Yeah. Hi. It's okay. All new Maggie Who. You have a right to be distracted. The delivery driver went to Trump University. Oh, I love that, Lorraine. That's beautiful. Hi, Liz Reeves. Yes, today is a good day. Oh, you had to read a map in the Army? Yeah, I was a geography minor, so I had to learn how to do that. Am I meant to rescue the kittens? Okay, a question from you, Lisa. Hi, Ness. All right. Hello, Jen. Yeah, Red Robin's a great place. You had a male black bear on your deck last night in is it Western North Carolina, Dolores? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you got to be so careful. Oh, my goodness. Okay, Liz, a reading from your guides. Oh, yeah, Vicki, it was much more difficult to go by maps when we were kids. I remember actually living in Texas, even in the 90s, and we had these maps that you could get, and they were really detailed, and you got them at Costco, and they were like 300 pages, and it was all the cities and streets and how to get to them and everything. You had to really learn how to do it right. Hello, Amanda. Oh, so you're having a good nap, huh, Ness, or a good sleep? That's awesome. Hi, Connie Epley. I think I got it. Alice L. Nice to see you. Yeah, so I think I got everybody. So yes, once again, the reason that I am here by myself, and I just want to thank you all for being here because originally, oh, good night, Carl. Have a good sleep, dear. Yeah. Vicki and I were going to come in and do some hellos and introduce her and everything, but that's okay. We'll do it again. We're going to do it when she's ready. And I always say it's the timeline for when spirit wants us to do it. And that's the only way to look at it and not to worry about it. Yes, the triptychs. I agree, Lisa Foster. They helped my dad a lot when we were traveling across the country. Hi, V. Doyle, and hi, Zara Ahmed. Yeah, welcome, everybody. Hi, Dr. Ann. You're going to rest too. All right. Well, that's good. I don't get a chance to just sit here and yammer on with all of you, and so here I am. And thank you all for being here. So I have some people with some. I got to tell you about a book I'm reading, and if you're interested in it, it's so interesting. It's called Parallel Universes of the Self. And if you guys at all have Apple TV and watch Dark Matter, you'll find that the guy that's in that movie, the character in the movie, he lives and perpetuates his life in all these different alternative universes. And in each alternative universe, things are just a little bit different. And so this guy, he's done some research and he says, we can do this just because we create our own reality. And reading it, and it's not too over my head, but it's fascinating. So anyway, yeah. Oh, really, Teresa? The apps don't find you? Oh, that's all. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Yammer. Who yammered? Was it Popeye that yammered on? I don't know. Yeah. I'm doing okay, Mel Moon, Maggie Who. I'm going through some trials and tribulations with my husband, and it's been since November. We think we know what it is, and if so, he's going to go in and have surgery. We think he has a tumor on his adrenal glands, and we found this out by a 24-hour urine test, although we're still not 100% sure. He still can't work. He has his good and bad days. He falls down, he doesn't feel good most of the time. And so I'm just hanging in there, just doing what I can every day. And this is my joy. So never a problem to be here. Never a problem. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for asking. There was once a famous science study with microprotons that once they knew they were being observed, they change. Intention matters. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, Miss Charlotte, you don't have to hold your pee 24 hours. You have to pee in the same container for 24 hours. I couldn't hold my pee that long. Oh, my goodness. Yes, Liz. Yes, I have asked a psychic. The closest one that I had giving me help, and everybody reached out and was wonderful. Claudia, Madam Claudia, and Arthur, Ease Your Mind, kind of gave me a heads up a couple months ago that it would take until July to find out what was wrong, and I think that's what we're right in the middle of. Your daughter's basement flooded. Oh, Vicki, I am so sorry. That's like my house kitchen. I still got my kitchen all in disarray because of the flooding from April. And yesterday I got up, I went in the kitchen, and all of the exposed insulation was all over the floor. And my husband said, "Oh, the dogs did that." I said, "No, I don't think so. I think we have some mice, and they are enjoying, but they're going to be pretty itchy. So yeah, they won't like that too much." She called half an hour ago. Oh, I'm so sorry, dear. I hope everything turns out okay for her. The poor thing. That's a mess. And you have to worry about mold. So Hello, Paul. How are you all? Thank you so much for being here with us. Um, we get 3 or 4 guys that come into this wonderful chat. You're one of them, Craig and Carl Heese, and sometimes a few others. And we just adore having that male energy here with us. So thank you so much. So appreciate it. Yeah. Okay. So, Dr. Ann, you have builders finally fixing your house. That's right, because you had a problem a number of months ago on your, it's like, and it was really interesting was Michelle from Astrological Tarot said that they're not paying, the insurance companies aren't paying for repairs. And so I'm finding that the first guy that came, he gave his final bill to the insurance company, and it was $20,000, and they only paid $9,000. And I'm still waiting to see what happens with the second part of it. So yeah, insurance companies want your premium, but they don't want to pay anything out. So, oh, thank you, Linda. Oh, Wayne Rich is here. That's right. That's the other guy. Yes, absolutely. Hi, Jess. Your husband almost died twice in 6 months, a little over a year ago. Oh, Amanda, I am so sorry to hear that. That's really awful. Hopefully he's much, much better. I think we all go through these trials and tribulations, and the only thing we can do is just allow things to be. I don't know. Hi, Annie Hamlet. Yeah. A double slit experiment by Marco Giamarchi for quantum physics. That sounds interesting. I'll have to check into that. Thank you, Ness. Yes, we do have a lot of male readers. We surely do. We have a great, well, we have great readers all over in this community. Just fabulous people. Readers, subscribers, members, lurkers, moderators. If anyone has a mouse in the house, put down vinegar. Okay, I'll try that too. I have those electronic ones in the wall that's supposed to keep them, and they were keeping me away. But now they're back because I have a big hole in my floor. So it's like, come on in. Come on in. Oh, thanks, Nancy Smith. That's nice of you, dear. Thank you so much. All right. So let's see. It was wild, but I got a warning of it. I'm glad to hear that, Amanda. It was really weird because one of my brother-in-laws, who is the middle brother, there were 3 brothers. My husband was the first, then my brother-in-law and another brother-in-law. They're like 2 years apart. My middle brother-in-law had a heart attack and went in the hospital, but he's fine. My other brother-in-law, youngest, had a heart attack and died. And then at the same time, my husband had this mystery illness. So we've been dealing with it now forever. And I always appreciate everybody being so kind about it. It's really nothing we know. They've done every test you could ever hear of. He's been in the hospital 6 times. He's been in the emergency room 4 times. I just say, stay home, stay in bed. I'll bring you your lunch. What are you going to do? All right. Oh, Anya's here. Hi. My goodness. Yeah, Wayne, if you're here, whip me up something to eat, would you, hon? I lost my food delivery. Yes, the chatters are wonderful. Victor electronic with peanut butter. Okay. So, Connie, you had a hailstorm? Oh, boy. Ask Pan to keep them out. Hi, Louise Fote. Pat McGee. Liz, you've been spraying Lysol in the middle of the night? Ah. Wow. Nessie had to retire. He had to close his office back in April because he wasn't getting any better. So, yeah. Anyway, I don't really want him to because I was supposed to retire. I think we're just kind of calling to Wayne, even though he isn't here, hoping that he might be there and make something for me to eat. Hi, J-Cat lady. Okay, so I got 6 questions up. It's wonderful to see you all. Again, if you're coming in later, Vicki was supposed to be my guest today, but she couldn't get her camera working. So she's going to come back when Spirit says it's time, which always works. But I decided since we were already scheduled, I would just come on and do some readings for you. as long as I have time between this and the dream show tonight to have a few minutes to relax. So anyway, um, well, I had a little something to eat. Yeah, I had a little something. I was worried more about him, but I'm fine. Thanks, Miss Charlotte. All right, so let's go ahead and start taking some questions here. Okay, you want a silly funny card? All right, I can do that. Well, go ahead, Ness. You can do it if you want. Yep. Hi, Jeff. Magic is unexplained science. Oh, how true is that? Oh, my. All right. So you're wondering about your brother. He was very agitated the last time he spoke to you. Okay. Very agitated. Hi, Linda Sandoval. Much love to you. What's so nice to see you. So lovely to see you here. I hope you're feeling better. I am always sending you lots of love and healing. It sucks to not feel well. We know that. All right. So I pulled 3 cards for you, Claudia. And remember, it's more around, I can't really read what's going on with him, but I can read the energy around him. And so you're saying it was agitation. So there might be something there that there's a reason behind the agitation that I may or may not be able to get to because it's not him asking the question. But what I do have is he believes he's made some kind of a sacrifice, and is he beginning his own spiritual path and coming up with some roadblocks in that area? The interesting part is that when I get the rosary, everybody automatically thinks, oh, I'm not Catholic. But then I explain to them that it's just a spiritual path. It's just like if I pulled the Buddha, you don't have to be Buddhist, but it could be something to do with that. But he says, maybe he feels like he's making some kind of sacrifice, or something ethical is eating away at him that he doesn't feel right to do. When I mentioned that you don't have to be Catholic to get the rosary, many times people say, oh, I am Catholic, which is very interesting. But whether you are or not, it has something to do with his growth, his spiritual growth. All right, hang on. Remember now, guys, I'm going to do the best I can to read the chat, do the cards, and make sure that everybody is taken care of here. All right, Anya, I see that. Hi, Brina Brown. It's nice to see you. Welcome to the show. All right. Hi, Jess. Jay, rather. Agitation energy, Mary Thornberry. Gosh, I believe so. I totally believe that. Yes, MJ420. Many of us, not me in particular, but many people are recovering Catholics. So the next one I get for you, Claudia, though. Okay, so we got this card here. He's going through some kind of a transformation. And perhaps he's agitated because he's either going through big changes in his life, or new beginnings are coming up for him. I don't know if any of this is hitting for you, if this makes any sense at all. But it's part of what he has to do in order to grow in his own world, his own life. The last one I get is a panda bear, which could be personal boundaries. It could be gentle strength or nourishment. He may not feel anybody understands what he's going through. And so it could be he's frustrated at, when he's talking to you, he's agitated, he's frustrated. I know that sometimes I'll ask somebody to do something for me. And for instance, and they'll say, oh, I don't want to do that right now. I'll do it later. And it's like, never mind, I'll just do it myself. I get really frustrated because I do stuff all the time. I usually don't ask anybody anything, but when I do, they get they put me off, and it bothers me. So I don't know if he was agitated at the time, but that's what I'm seeing. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Ness says, you're strong or given strength, but a change is coming. Your cards are not great sustainable cards, but enough for now. Trust your judgment. It's leading the charge. Oh, that's the second half of it. All right. High Priestess, Queen of Wands. There is some emotional, you got the same sort of thing with emotional stability or feeling frustrated or feeling like he can't express what it is he wants to express. So I think probably that's right. Oh, you're most welcome, Brina. We're glad to see you. I've already got 13 questions, so I'm going to say, okay, Vicki. Yep. All right. I'm going to say that I got enough questions for now. I'm sorry, everybody, but you know how it goes. There'll be more time for some tonight. Remember, the dream show's on tonight, everybody. One of the, in this book that I'm reading, what I really love about it, and I might talk a little bit about tonight, is the fact that one of your parallel universes is when you're sleeping in your dreams. So let's think about it. All right. Okay, so this is who I have. Let me ask if I missed anybody. So all knew Maggie Who, Lisa Foster, Ness, Liz Reeves, Juanita, Anya, Brina, Jay, Nancy Smith. Anya has a question about the upcoming July 15th energies. I can do a reading on it, but I think it's more the astrologers can do it better than I can, because I'm really believing that Diana probably, or Val, know more than I do about that. J Cat Lady and Vicky. Did I miss anybody that already had pre-asked before I closed the questions? Because, all right. Brina, you did. All right. Okay, then I tagged you in, Brina. All right. Vicky says he could be going through an awakening. Yeah, that's exactly what the cards are saying, Claudia. He's going through an awakening or a transformation or something, and he's a little frustrated with it. I hope that helps. I hope that. Oh, Paul, I love to dream too. I really do. Yeah. Ness doesn't want to start a channel because she says she's an introvert, but I think she should. Yeah, that's very true, Ness. Thank you, Dolores Konya. I hope you're doing well, my dear. All right. Let's see. Whoops, I didn't put the question up and I started answering the question. All right, so it was Maggie. The really good thing it's not good about having cancer or prostate cancer, but I think that nowadays there are some tremendously better things that are out there in order to help that along. And because in the past, I believe that some men had urinary problems afterwards, and I'm not a doctor, so for entertainment purposes only. But the card I pulled here is that I don't know if you have insurance. I'm going to say that. They're saying you have to be a little bit frugal. I'm not quite sure you want to. Maybe you do. Maybe that's not a problem. But I get the piggy bank, so it's going to be a little bit. It's going to hit the piggy bank just a little bit. And I know you probably don't care about that, and that's all right. I wouldn't either. When this comes to someone's health, I follow through whatever I need to do. He needs some gentle strength. This could be very difficult for him to go through because a man is centered in his manhood, let's put it that way, and they don't want to feel or believe that they're less than a man. So you may have some issues with that. They want you to nourish him, take care of him, and let him know that everything is fine and everything will be fine and that you're there for him, which I'm sure you probably already do, Maggie. But I want you to know that he's divinely protected. He's got the angels around him. So make sure that you call in Archangel Raphael, who heals maladies and takes care of us when we're not well. Make sure that he knows that if he speaks aloud and asks Raphael to come in, that that's the best way to do it, because he can hear, and the voice is very powerful to bring it in. Let's go one step further. You wanted to know what the rest of the year might look like. Let's see. So I got see what's real, and it says to observe with clarity. Insight lies beyond the surface. So make sure you can see it, and then you can make sure you can make your decisions that way. And the final card is embrace new chapters with curiosity. Openness paves the way to wisdom. So I think you too maybe will work together to understand what he needs to do in order to help him heal. And whatever the doctor suggests, that you follow it together as a team. You'll be team players. And I'm not sure how long this will take for him, if he has to go through chemotherapy or if he's not going through it. I don't know. But your support and the support of his guides and angels can be there for him to sustain him and help him in this time, because it's not easy. Not easy for him or for you. So thank you, my dear. Okay. All right. He already has urinary, but yeah, I totally get it. Yeah, I bet you're used to it. 52 years, that's a long time, Maggie. Wow. Well, you probably know him better than anybody else in his entire life ever knew him. So I think you're going to be okay, but don't let the small things get in the way, and it can happen, because I've had my days where I haven't been real happy with my husband and all his problems. He can't help it. He can't help it. So I try to be as understanding as I can. All right. So Lisa Foster, are you meant to rescue the kittens you've been seeing or leave it? You are the kitten whisperer. Can you leave it to somebody else is the question, Lisa Foster. Or, as cat mama that you are, even though that's, will you be concerned about their care? And the heat is a problem. So, yeah. Let's see what we can come up with. You have funny energy today, Juanita. I get it. Yeah, I get it. I get it. $48 food order by the side of the road. The thing is, I don't even know where she put it. I can't figure out where by the side of the road it is. So, all right. So, Lisa, it says you could tune out the world if you so chose to. And I love this because it's like you have headphones on, la, 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 la. There's cats there, but yeah, la, la, la. I don't see them. I don't know where they are, and let somebody else take care of them. But it's also, you need to listen. So I'm going to say it's really your gut that's going to tell you whether you think. I would say maybe if nobody else picked them up within a certain period of time, maybe it would be or you could pick them up and take them to the Humane Society, couldn't you? Can you do that? That would be all right. Maybe that's what needs to be done. It does say that luck is on your side. So you got the 4-leaf clover. But the whole thing is a throw of the dice. There are risks involved in leaving them, and there are risks involved in picking them up. My feeling is with this, it's a roll of the dice. If you pick them up, they may be sickly, and you may have to pay for, or their mother may not nurse them. I don't know what it is. And that will cost a lot of money. The only other consideration is if you pick them up and they're that way, you take them to the Humane Society and let that be their burden, not your burden. Or you don't have to pick them up at all. And of course, that's your own gut feeling. But I would say if you've got to pick them up, you don't keep them. Pass them along. There are people that can take care of them. It doesn't always have to be you, even though it seems like you are always the one to do it. And you are too. Yeah. Okay. It's okay. It's okayness. Yeah. Yeah, you can pull single cards for you. You can't take them to the Humane Society in Kentucky? Oh my Lord. Oh, that's awful. Oh, you gave it to the veterinarian, Lorraine. How many are there, Lisa? Are there, you say the kittens. That's crazy. They won't take them at the Humane Society. I'm sorry. Wow. Yeah, Ness, you're really quite a good reader. And just trust it. You really are. Hi, Miss Mims. It's nice to see you. Yeah, I know, Lisa. They would have to be tamed. Oh, so they are feral. I don't know. I don't think you should bring feral animals in with your other animals. I think that would be, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Hi, Susa. Nice to see you. Long time no see. Oh, my goodness. Welcome. Yeah, I'm so sorry, everybody. We kind of overloaded with the questions here, and but I appreciate you all being here. I'll be back on tonight with the Dream Show at 6:00 Pacific, so that's about 2 hours from now. Unfortunately, the Bookers can't make it. They were planning on coming, but Carolyn doesn't feel well today, so I'll miss her. But Diana and Kelly will be there. And next week, we'll have Terry back, I think. So, or she's coming home that day anyway. So, all right, general shift for you. All right. So, Ness, I see that you're just living balanced right now. Sounds like you went out for a walk. Sounds like you took a nap. Now they're saying pick some good food to eat. Balance out your day. It says you need stability. Some reason I don't think so. I don't think that's part of it. I think that but these things that you do keep you stable. But you're looking for more excitement. Woohoo! And you don't have to shake up a soda bottle to get it. So I'm just going to say you might be thirsty for something and you feel refreshed and rejuvenated. And I think you did say that about getting up from your nap. So I think that's what that energy is. But are you going to go out dancing tonight? Are you going to go out maybe for a drink at a bar? And that's your personal business. But I got the high heels. And it's kind of like you're getting dressed up. Maybe you're going out to eat. I don't know, girlfriend. Could be a fun night. Could be an interesting energy shift. Thank you, dear. All right. Hi, Liz Reeves. Oh. Paul Freed, that would be great to tell your sister. If the only problem when people find out that, not that your sister would do this, but there are people that when they find out there's a life insurance policy, ooh, kind of scary, kind of sad, but anyway. All right. Let's see what we got here. I'm trying to also look at the chat. Oh, good, Lorraine. I'm glad that you have a doozy question for the show. I know. I miss Terry Renner very, very much. And yeah, hi, Akila. Yeah, she's an awesome lady. You've been looking for something in life too, Lisa. Maybe you and Ness can go out and have a drink. How about that? Oh, all right. I'm just checking. Okay, back to Liz's question. Liz, You want to hear from your guides? So I'm going to pull up the Wild Woman Rising cards. Because we're all wild women here on this journey together, and your guides will. Okay, Paul. Thank you, dear. You have a good night. Hi, Marby. All right. We're all wild women, and we all have a place in the spiritual world where we are connected, and it's wow. I love these cards. They're cool cards to begin with, but they're beautiful. The first one is Liz, know yourself. Know yourself. And we all think, well, how silly is that? I know who I am. I know what I want. But sometimes when push comes to shove, there are things about ourselves that we either put down or don't like or don't admit that we have an issue with, whether it's good or bad or whatever. And so it's asking you to go within. It wants you to go within. It believes that you have a message inside you that you can ascertain where it is that you're meant to be. But they also want you to know that you need to be flexible in that. So if something shows up for you that is, well, it isn't exactly what you wanted, be flexible, because it may need to lead to the next thing for you. So I'm going to say that. The last card I get is engage compassion. I love this picture because I happen to love deer. But what I'm going to say is that we need to be compassionate with ourselves as well. We need to know that we're on the right path, that we're doing the best we can. And we are in some really heavy duty energy. We're being pushed down in a lot of ways. And to stay above that, to keep the vibration higher than that, is a job in and of itself. So practice compassion with yourself. If that means you have to back off of things that you might normally do, like read the news or go out somewhere where there's a lot of people and the people are not the kindest all the time, make sure that you listen to your inner voice, because it's always spot on. So thank you, dear. Oh, good. You're having a hard time making decisions today. So now. And here's the deal, Liz. If you ask the astrologers, and I know enough about what they've said about this, that right now we're sort of at a pinnacle point and we can't go forward and we can't go backwards. It's like our astrological, and I don't know enough to tell you how, when, where, or why, but I do know that. And so all of us are kind of in a holding pattern. And this is really for anybody that's feeling stuck. And so we just have to tread water and find something that brings us joy and keeps us in the present moment and not way off. So, yeah, you're welcome. Don't be hard on yourself. All right, Juanita. I'm guessing you want a listen bitch card. So I'm going to pull a listen bitch card for you. These are silly, funny, sweary cards. Yes. So. All right. So let's see what they want to tell you. Listen, bitch, give yourself the same love that you pour out into the world. And that's just exactly what I told Liz, too. Yeah, there you go, Anita. I hope you're having a great summer with your kids and your dog, and things are going well for you. Make sure that you give some of that love back to yourself, because you are a very important lady. So there you go with that. Thank you, honey. All right, I'm going back to look at the chat, and I'm seeing, oh, that one's for you too, Anya. Oh, that's funny. All right. All right. So Rita, I would love to answer your question. However, I'm pretty much closed. The questions are closed right now. And so I apologize, but I do have a show at 6:00 that's about dreaming. So if you, and I'll be on again tomorrow and doing some stuff tomorrow. So if that helps you, I apologize, but it's just me that's here tonight. So questions are closed and have been closed for a while. So, but I absolutely love it that you're here. Thank you. So I'm pulling the story cards for you, Anya, because the story cards are made from artwork. How about that? So let's see what they say to you about the artwork in the gallery. Ooh. So the first card I get is the Princess of the Borderlands. And what this means to me is that it's very possible that you will have your work. This woman has her work cut out for her. She's out in the beautiful space with animals and nature and everything, but she's honing her ballet craft. And so to me, it's an artistic expression of it. So it says it's very, very possible if that's what you want to have happen, you can. The other thing I want to tell you is there are places like hotels, doctor's offices, and so on that absolutely love to put up people's work. Sometimes they buy it outright, and sometimes they have it up for people to buy, and you would have your price on it, and then they would, give you the difference or whatever it is. So there's always where there's a will, there's a way. And you are very self-reliant. And it's interesting that this card almost looks like fall colors. So if it isn't this fall, it could be next fall if you can get yourself up and running. But don't worry, you've got the self-reliance that it takes in order to get it done. And your stuff will be adored. How about that? You'll be really well loved. Everybody will like it. And yeah, I'd say those are pretty positive cards for you. So think about it. Think about it. Yes, very good. All right. Let's see. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything here. Hi, Denise Lynn, 67. Nice to see you. We are, let's see, we are sort of near the end of the show. So I want you to know what's going on. I was supposed, restaurants too. Absolutely. Hello, Carolyn and Peter. Much love, much healing to you both. It's good to see you. Yes, you may. I'm wondering what question you want to ask me because I don't think I saw it, Brina. I can do just a regular question. If you have a specific question, you're on the list. What I'm going to do is go to the next person. You could put it in there. And if you say you just want a general reading, then I'll just do a general reading. But I want to give you that opportunity, Brina, because I did not see that you didn't have the question listed. Does that make sense? I hope so. Okay. So Jess said, Ness pulled 2 cards for Aley from one deck and 8.5 cards from a random. Oh, you're a jokester, you girlfriend. I love that. Creative. Oh, you too, huh, Nancy? This is the thing that keeps us alive. In the book I was reading, it was talking about that many, many of us spend most of our time at work when we're younger, at least. Maybe some of us don't. And the other time we devote it to eating, watching TV, maybe watching YouTube, maybe gardening. But we're not using our creative minds as much as we should. So for me, I know my son's girlfriend, she listens and watches television while she needle points. So she has this creative sort of thing that she does, but she's still watching something or listening to something on TV. It can be anything you want. It doesn't have to be anything really that special. For her, she's got so many needle points all over the house, and they're all absolutely gorgeous. So it can be something like that. But let's look at your creative pursuits and see if they will sell, Nancy. Oh, this is funny. I got the cyclist. I'm pulling those artist cards again, but I'm thinking that you can pedal your creative pursuits. And, because you have to pedal a bicycle. And some bicycles are on automatic. you don't have to even pedal. You just start it off, and the speed takes off for itself. So either that or it cycles. It will go through cycles. And that's okay too, because in order for you to be creative, you have to make what you make in order to sell it. So it says here that what you are trying to sell is beautiful and is worth what it is that you're asking for, and that many people will enjoy it and find beauty in it. And finally, an opportunity may show up just when you least expect it. It could be that that there's a farmer's market, or there's craft shows, or there's whatever. And if it's nothing tangible, if it's something that's not as tangible as a craft, you can still find places that you can, quote, peddle it. And it's, remember the old sign that used to go up, no peddlers at the door? Because that was a negative. I'm sorry, I got to get a Kleenex. Hold on. Peddlers at the door were people that you didn't want to deal with. But I'm not looking at it that way when I'm saying it. It's like you have the energy behind the machine in order to get what you want. You just might have to find an unusual way, but an opportunity will come up if you're open to it. Because we do create our own reality. If you're thinking something is going to change and you really believe in it, it can create that reality and shift it for us. So I think that's an awesome thing. Okay, so did Brina write back what she wants? Oh, there you go. Thank you so much. The man you will marry. All right, let's see. Okay. Thank you so much. All right. The man you will marry. I have to tell you a funny, Brina. I've been married 4 times. The men that I have married are so completely different from each other that it's amazing. It's like, where was my head at when I married the first 3? I've been married to this one for almost 25 years. So it was, would have been like relationships that just didn't last very long. But if you look at any kind of, there's nothing about them that is the same. And so, I'm going to do the best I can with this, but do remember that this is the energy of right now, somebody that you might meet and marry now, and it might not be that way if it was later on. So just so you know. Okay, so the first card I get is Justice. This person will be fair in money and probably have a very good job. He could be a lawyer, or he could be working in the financial industry. And he is a person that is all about fairness. He's a person that he likes to follow the rules, and he knows all the rules, and he likes to have that balance in the rules. The second one is that he may or may not be very mature when you first meet him. So he could be somebody that just came out of college. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you ask any of us that are over the age of 60, men don't always tend to be mature until maybe 40 or 50. And I'm being kind of facetious here, but it can happen. But because it's a page, it's not the knight, it's not the king, it's the page. So I'm seeing a little bit of immaturity here. Now, I hope that doesn't mean he's a player, because you don't need that. Finally, I do get that right now he is not even aware, or maybe not even doesn't have marriage on his radar. Let's put it that way. Perhaps he doesn't have it on his radar. In other words, it's not what he really wants to do right now, But that doesn't matter. If he hasn't met the right person, then, then that might be why. So this says new love or deepening of a relationship. And so I'm thinking that it could be somebody completely new, or it could be somebody that you know, or that you knew when he was younger, and you find him again, and you say, "Oh my God, you went to high school with me, or junior high, or whatever it was." It could be that. It could be that. But I do see he's a very well balanced person. So depending upon what the energies are doing when the time comes that you meet this person, he may have some of those characteristics for you. So thank you so much. New love. All right, there you go. Clean music lover, I see you have a question. I'm just going to say, I don't have any more time to pull cards, but I'm going to say, do it until you find out if you like it or not. Why not? My feeling is, if I wanted to do a job right now where I didn't have to deal with anybody or a few people, because Walmart's pretty open a lot, 24 hours a day, then I might do that, because it's like all I got to do is put stuff on a shelf. That's all I got to do. But it could be that you're bending and up. I had to work in a file room once, and all day long, all I did was file. And it sounds really easy, but I had to bend way down and get back up, and bend down and get up and bend. And I couldn't get up the next day. So think of that. Think about that. Okay, J Cat Lady. Card or two. All right. Thank you, everybody. Oh, it closes at 11 p.m. Then that's even better. You don't have to deal with anybody. Yeah. 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 That would make me happy. I work from home, and I'm happy to work from home. I haven't been back to the off, so to speak, office in 4 years. So, but if I did, I'd rather be doing something like that where there's nobody around, just other workers, and get through it, So, all right, J Cat Lady, you are being reminded to worship at the temple. And where is the temple, J Cat Lady? It is you. It is your body. It is your soul. It is your spirit. And this has beautiful butterflies all around, and it has ladybugs. And what are ladybugs? They are wishes that you can make. You can make that your wish come true. So it's telling you, it's reminding you that self-care is very important. And right now, with all of us feeling as though the energies are really heavy and it's really difficult for us, more than ever, it's what we need to take care of ourselves and worship at our own temples. Because we even if we're taking care of animals, we can't do the work if we need someone to care for us, if we're not in good shape. And I get remember kindness. Remember kindness. I love this because I love elephants, and she's loving the elephant's loving her. But it's smiling at strangers. It's knowing that your life on this planet makes a huge, huge difference to people that don't even know you. When you smile at them, when you let someone in traffic, or whatever you do, those are big things. They're not little things. Those are what light workers do. So make sure that you embrace the kindness at your own temple as well. Very important. Yeah. Oh my. I think you're right, Mary. It is a card for all of us. Yeah. A funny card to raise your vibration. So I'm going to do the listen bitch card for you, Vicky. Is that all right? I mean, why not? Why not? Carolyn Booker, these are your favorite cards. You guys, thank you for being here with me today. We're at an hour. This is the last reading. I'll do a collective for everybody before I go, and I'll be back at 6 o'clock tonight. But please make sure you all tune back in when Vicky gets her laptop squared away, and we'll introduce her and do some card pulls. And so here it is, Vicky. And this is great. I love this. Listen, bitch, you're one decision away from changing your life if you want to. And I think you just did. You and Larry have made some big changes. There you go. Be proud of yourself. It's not easy sometimes to take that leap into, have faith that everything's going to work out all the time. Yeah. Oh, sure, Miss Mims. I'm always glad to see you, my dear. Yes. Everybody deserves to have their cards done. Let's see. I'm going to pull from, I think I'll pull from the stones, the beautiful ancient stones oracle for everybody today. Get away from some of the material things. But, it is a reminder, everybody, to take care of yourselves. You can't give out more than you have in energy, and you have to save some for yourself. Even if you live alone, it's important. Even if you're not being a caregiver, or you're working with animals. I mean, that's a caregiver relationship. So anyway, I know, Anya, it did go fast. I'm sorry I couldn't answer your other question, but I'd rather leave that to the astrologers. And bye, Lisa. Take care, sweetie. All right. So here we go, folks. Ooh. These are the ancient stones oracle that are just recently, and they're just lovely. They have lots of blues and greens in them. And so the first card says, good luck. And it's not like, well, good luck with that. Okay. It's like, good luck. Some good things are coming. Some auspicious things are coming. Our wishes are going to be granted, and blessings can come to us. We need those kind of days. So whether they take a day, an hour, a month, a year, nothing is static. Everything changes. We have to enjoy those blessings when they come, and we have to sit and just wait. Like I said, about not moving forward and not moving backwards. We have to sit and wait sometimes, but it's worth the wait. Spirit is working in tandem with all of us. The second one is returning. It's a spiral journey. It's growth, renewal, and we are healed. And it's got a labyrinth here. This is a good time for me to remind you. My show that was with Valerie and Callie on Friday night, we talked about Pam Gregory's lady, Sarita Soul, and the path of intention, the 8. And Synchrony sent it to me, and we decided that we were going to watch it, try it, and come back next Friday, the 15th, I think it is, and talk about our experience with it. And the lady explains it so well in that. And I have it on my community page. It's much like a labyrinth. When you walk into a labyrinth, you go in and you go around and around, and you leave off what it is you want to leave and get rid of. And then as you walk out of the labyrinth, you are walking out to heal yourself after releasing what it is you've wanted to release. This vision, this 8 vision sacred path is something like that. And it's anybody can do it in their house, on the floor of their house. So it's no big deal. Finally, I get the road is clear. We all know what to do, and we all walk our lives in our own way. We're all in the middle of this reality, but every single one of us has a different perception of it, because we have different schemas, we have different paths, we have different backgrounds, we have different likes and dislikes, we have everything. Whose is correct? Ours is correct. Whatever we believe is what we receive. So make sure you're positive. Make sure you ask for the healing that you want, for the right direction. Set your intention, knowing that the universe is willing to serve it. What is it? If the universe, if you deserve it, the universe will serve it. I think that's what it was, and I love that. Yeah, and you do deserve it. You do. All of us do. We all deserve good things. We don't deserve what we've come to see in the last whatever amount of time. So, heart coherence, absolutely. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thanks, everybody. Oh, Mary Starshine, I'm glad you watched it. So, yeah, you'll have to try it and then come back and we'll talk about it next Friday night. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here with me today. It was a pleasure. It was so much fun. Love to all of you. And if you're into the dream stuff or visions or whatever, come see us later. If not, I'll see you on another day. Have a beautiful night. Much love to you all. Bye-bye.